Adolf Hitler's role in World War II is one of the most defining and devastating chapters in human history. As the leader of Nazi Germany, Hitler's ambitions for territorial expansion, racial purity, and global dominance plunged the world into a conflict of unprecedented scale and brutality. Let's delve into Hitler's actions, strategies, and impact during World War II. Rise to power. Adolf Hitler's ascent to power in Germany in the 1930s laid the groundwork for the cataclysmic events that followed. Through a combination of charisma, propaganda, and political maneuvering, Hitler and the Nazi Party seized control of the German government, dismantled democratic institutions, and established a totalitarian regime. Hitler's nationalist and anti-Semitic ideology, outlined in his manifesto Mein Kampf, fueled his ambitions for territorial expansion and racial supremacy. Blitzkrieg and conquest. At the outset of World War II in 1939, Hitler unleashed the Blitzkrieg, or Lightning War, a rapid and overwhelming military strategy aimed at quickly defeating enemy forces and seizing territory. Nazi Germany swiftly conquered Poland, Denmark, Norway, Belgium, the Netherlands, and France, establishing a vast empire across Europe. Hitler's conquests were characterized by brutality, mass displacement, and the persecution of minorities, particularly Jews, whom he targeted for extermination in the Holocaust. Operation Barbarossa and the Eastern Front. Hitler's most ambitious military campaign came with the invasion of the Soviet Union in June 1941, known as Operation Barbarossa. Despite initial successes, including the capture of vast territory and the encirclement of Soviet forces, the campaign ultimately bogged down in the face of determined Soviet resistance and harsh winter conditions. The Eastern Front became a brutal theater of war, marked by atrocities on both sides and staggering casualties. The Holocaust and genocide. Hitler's fanatical anti-Semitic beliefs culminated in the systematic extermination of 6 million Jews, along with millions of other minorities, in what became known as the Holocaust. Under Hitler's orders, the Nazi regime established death camps, such as Auschwitz-Birkenau, where victims were systematically murdered in gas chambers and crematoria. The Holocaust stands as one of the darkest chapters in human history, a chilling reminder of the consequences of unchecked hatred and prejudice, defeat and downfall. Despite early victories, Hitler's military overreach and strategic blunders ultimately led to Germany's defeat in World War II. The Allied forces, led by the United States, Great Britain, and the Soviet Union, launched a coordinated offensive that culminated in the defeat of Nazi Germany in May 1945. Facing imminent capture by Allied forces, Hitler committed suicide in his bunker in Berlin, bringing an end to his reign of terror but leaving a legacy of devastation and destruction that would reverberate for generations. Legacy and reflections. Adolf Hitler's role in World War II is a testament to the dangers of unchecked tyranny and ideological extremism. His actions, driven by a toxic combination of hatred, megalomania, and militarism, inflicted untold suffering and destruction on millions of innocent lives. As we reflect on Hitler's legacy, we are reminded of the importance of vigilance against tyranny, the defense of human rights, and the pursuit of peace and reconciliation in a world scarred by the horrors of war. Conclusion: a cautionary tale. Adolf Hitler's role in World War II serves as a cautionary tale for future generations, a stark reminder of the consequences of unchecked power and hatred. His actions, which led to the deaths of tens of millions of people and the devastation of entire nations, underscore the importance of vigilance against tyranny and the defense of democracy and human rights. As we strive to build a more just and peaceful world, we must never forget the lessons of history and the atrocities committed under Hitler's regime.